One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, home to the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee.
No way. That was no fucking... You said in fucking 10 minutes.
Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David
Canada inside NCAA.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Yeah.
His offense will have the football first. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He'll set up to throw. Has to let this one go off his back foot. Intercepted.
Hey, yo.
The first drive ends with a pick. Spins away. Just an outstanding return after the pick, and he'll put that offense in business at the 45. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Redhawks racing to the line in a hurry up. Off play action. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. The 20. He's at the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Way back. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
He'll bring it out. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Corralled by the kicking team. Down MTSU. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so some... can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Hart. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the left. And they're getting it.
Menu narration option is set to off.
play to the 42-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Sweet cut there. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Smashes ahead. Touchdown, Redhawks. He would not be denied.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They get to him as he throws.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone action. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Might be changing the route. Dumps it to the back. Got his man on the right. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. There he goes. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. The play action fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Firing to the right, complete. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. We're through 1 period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Now sliding to his left. He'll take a shot. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
From inside his own 15,
let's
see how far he can get. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31.
So the fuck, you just waiting?
Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. This This is
right.
when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel...
Wide open spaces. Inside the 30. Just keeps moving. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now first and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harris. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
He lost one down the sideline. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. Found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field.
Damn, bro, I'm feeling late. That's why you double call.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this
I
defense
swear I'm like that. It's probably 2 o'clock.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's open.
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good...
I don't think we're going to make any noise this year, but I might commit the playoffs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Wants to go up top on first down. Blasted as he lets it go.
I'm undefeated. I mean, I ain't ranked right now. I ended up being ranked at the end of last season. I think I was ranked 25. I'm playing a ranked team this year.
The gift to the back.
So if I...
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Pressure coming.
Like 70.
He goes to the ground, but not
probably 77.
Pick up and a first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on first down from the 28. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge punch it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the D deny them on second and goal. Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Third and goal for the offense.
Here we go, here we go.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Sneaks into the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. He decides to keep the football. He can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Michigan came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won, and the fact this wasn't ever really in question. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Red Hawks will hustle to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going for the big play. Makes the grab on the big throw. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Red Hawks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Using the quick game. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And this one is perfect. Are forced to settle for 3. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Blue Raider. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half, and the defense needs to start making adjustments.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that one's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. The option look. They'll give it to the back. They stop him in his tracks. Tried to sneak that fullback loose and nothing doing.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that one.
Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. On the option. Now the toss. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Trying the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
How many touchdowns their running back got?
Listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their...
Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a second down play. Here we go. They'll run it from the gun. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Goes to the option. Quick toss. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Converts on fourth down. Still going.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass on second down. Rushes on him. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Looking for room. It's Pierce. Plows through the defense. And another broken tackle. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the ground with the back. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle.
Y'all niggas still up?
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, I'm gonna dumb my shit if you still want that down.
That last play, it's 2nd and a mile. Now they're going to throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And the Red Hawks decide to punt it away. This will
What
be
quarter
the
you in
second
over
time
there?
they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the
Oh
punt
shit,
flies
you're
out of
almost come
bounds.
on.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel
Almost.
good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf.
Yeah, a
They've
minute
gone
now.
out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Yeah.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be
You running with us
third
now?
and long.
No, hell no. We just finished our game.
Flips it out on the screen. Turning it on. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
He used to say niggas talking,
The
huh?
game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
It's a big win for us. 56-17, bro.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments.
I think, wasn't Miami in the playoffs last year?
22. First play of the drive comes from
No, Ohio. Miami, Ohio or something.
They'll start this drive going
Wait, was
to the
it?
air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pierce. Not a
I
whole
thought they
lot
did
of
it.
room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Red Hawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. A strike downfield. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this
I don't know what the fuck you said.